Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. So this trade popped up. Is this worth it? I'm kind of want to do this. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing another 82-0 rebuild challenge using the 76ers. Real quick, guys, before we get into this video though, if you guys could hit that like button, of course subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rebuild. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have given myself the task of making the 76ers an 82-0 team. Right, that's what you heard. You heard that right. We're going to try to go 82-0 with the 76ers despite absolutely failing at this series so far, but we're not going to give up until we finally do it. My best record thus far in this series is probably 76-6. My best record of all time is 77-5, and I've been determined to beat that, and I still haven't been able to do it lately, but we are going to try again today. So I'm using the 76ers today. You guys all know we're trying all 30 teams today are in this series. So we'll eventually get them all done. I think we're like more than halfway through. So first thing is first, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. I think I want to keep them around. I think it makes the most sense to basically find some players that fit next to Ben Simmons and Embiid the best. So we need spacing is what I'm looking for. Spacing is going to be the most important part in this video. We're going to have to get some good shooters and good spacing is basically what I'm going for. So first thing is first, we got to trade some of these bad contracts away. Matisse Thybulle, shout out to you for doing vlogs about the bubble. They've been very entertaining. I very much appreciate it. I hope to keep you around today. So let's get started. Draft lottery time. I don't think we have a lottery pick, obviously, but we will have. I don't think we have a pick in this draft at all. So big L, F in the chat. All right, staff sign. Did we have a pick and I just missed it? Yeah, we don't have a first round pick. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. We are going to fire Brett Brown, and we are going to, oh my lord, we don't have anybody hired. You know what? Dylan Thorpe's not bad. We'll keep him. I'm going to go with Michael Stauffer, of course. I'm going to go with Trent Peterson down here as well. I'm also going to go with Randy Martin here. Those are my three guys I always go for, as you guys know. And hopefully we get Michael Stauffer, which we do. And now we don't really have enough to do anything else. But you know what? The most important positions are filled out, I feel like. So we're good there. But for the NBA draft, we do have no picks, like I said. Although, if I could maybe move two of my second rounders into a first rounder, that'd probably be awesome. So let's say I moved second and 4 for, let's say, like 28, 29. Could I do that? Like, what about 27? These two for 27. They agree to that. Okay, cool. All right, and now we'll probably try that again with maybe 30. Let's try for 30. I just want to draft two late first round picks. That way I have these guys under contract for a long time. And the Knicks have the 30th pick. I'll give you 13 and 20 for that 30th pick. And they agree. Just like that, we have two first round picks in this draft. Although they are late, we'll send both these guys to the G League and it'll develop well for us. So let's see who we're going to take. So with the 27th pick in the draft, we will be taking, I don't need a shooting guard. I'm going to take Jalen Smith here, 6'10 power forward. And then I'm also going to take, let's say we take, like I said, I don't need a shooting guard. So what about Robert Woodard maybe? We'll go with Robert Woodard, why not? Out of Mississippi State, and we'll sign both those guys. Unfortunately, Robert Woodard's not as good as I thought he was to be, but Jalen Smith's not bad. Cool. Player options, freaking Korkmaz. We'll accept him. And then qualifying offers, we have no good, free agents to give restricted offers to. But the good thing is two of our best players are on a contract for the foreseeable future. And I also need a trade like Tobias Harris, Al Horford. But I think it's almost better to keep these contracts and make trades for players that, for teams that are going to sell good players. So let's say, for instance, I said I need spacing. So if I wanted to go look, player finder, let's say position, let's start with forwards. We can go with, yeah, let's start with forwards. Why not? We'll go shooting guard, small forward. Why not? We'll do that. Personality type does not matter. We'll go 3-point scoring, B+ or better. And let's say he has to be, we'll say he has to be an overall rating of 85 or better. Let's just say that 85 or better. Power forwards or shooting guard / small forwards that have good shots. So Bradley Beal, Chris Middleton, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, Brandon Ingram, Tobias Harris. So we already have one, but he's making way too much money. Zach LaVine, Jaylen Brown, CJ McCollum. So Jaylen Brown, I might try for. Zach LaVine could be an interesting one, but Jaylen Brown has some good defense with him as well. So maybe play him at the shooting guard. There's also Donovan Mitchell to go for. So Donovan Mitchell or I think Donovan Mitchell or Jaylen Brown's gonna be the guys to go for. So let's move this to point guard slash shooting guard, 17 results. And I kind of want to see what point guards we might be able to go for. We have Kyle Lowry, Chris Paul, Kemba is an option, Trae Young, Kyrie, Damian Lillard. So point guards might be tough to come by, but maybe we could move Ben Simmons back to point guard and we'll be fine with that. We could do that potentially. So maybe I could go for both Jaylen Brown and Donovan Mitchell to fill out the roster, and then we could move, yeah, I think we might be able to do something like that. So let's say we moved Ben Simmons back to point guard. So I'm gonna move Ben Simmons back to point guard, although he's best at, he's only at 92. So we're gonna move him, not shooting guard, we're gonna move him to point guard. So point guard, he's an 88, which is fine. He'll develop into a 90 at point guard anyway still. So Ben Simmons, 88 overall, point guard. And then we're going to try to trade for Jaylen Brown right now if we can get him. And I'll probably trade for Donovan Mitchell at the trade deadline because he's always available. They want Embiid. Not happening. I will give you Al Horford. You want Al Horford back in Boston. They want Ben Simmons. Not happening. I'll give you this first. And I'll also give you Burke and Korkmaz. They can't agree to that. They don't have enough. Okay. Instead of that, what about Josh Richardson? And we need 10 more million in this trade. I'll give you Zaire Smith. And also, is there anyone? Mike Scott's making 5 million. They don't agree to that. And I'll give you a first. And another first. All right, they don't agree to that. First thing I will be doing is probably trading Josh Richardson here for a guy like Marcus Smart or Clint Capella. We don't need a big man though. So I think I will go for, yeah, I think I will go for Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, don't get him a lot. So he'll be our backup. We don't need shooting guards though. What if I threw him back out there? So Marcus Smart, if we traded you out there, we don't need shooting guards necessarily. You get Clint Capella or Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson always pops up, bro. It's so easy to get him. I'm going to go for Clint Capella as a backup big man, I guess, because we don't need a shooting guard right now. So let's go Clint Capella, backup center to jack up or backup Joel Embiid. There he is. We'll do that. So we get Clint Capella there. So I have Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, Shake Milton, that shooting guard. Right now it's Tobias Harris, freaking Korkmaz at the small forward, Al Horford, Mike Scott, and then Joel Embiid and Clint Capella. But let's trade Al Horford, kind of see what we can get for him. At power forward, we can get Rashawn Holmes and Bielitsa. Bielitsa will go down overall, or we can get Jeremy Grant and Gary Harris. Trey Lyles, we could get Aldridge for the season. Move him to power forward. He's actually pretty good there. Why not? Let's do it. For the season, we'll try it. So we'll move out or Aldridge to power 40s and 87 overall. Spacing also helps. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we kind of have a rotation for now that we can make work. Obviously, this is not even close to what my final team's going to look like, but I'm pretty content with it so far. So we're going to go ahead and be fine with this team. But for right now, player progression, Ben Simmons is up to a 90 overall at point guard. We might eventually move him to small forward, but for now, he's probably just going to play point guard. At this trade deadline, I might be way in over my head, but I want like 3 players here. If I can get 3 players here at this trade deadline, that would be insane. I doubt I can make that happen, but we're going to try. We're going to try our best. So the first thing I want to try is I want to get Pascal Siakam, because I think Siakam would fit phenomenally next to Joel Embiid. So I kind of want to go for that. And of course, they're also from the same area, I believe. So definitely be cool to pair those guys up. So from the Raptors, we'll go offer Aldridge to them. So let's say we offered you Aldridge. Obviously, they're not going to do that. If they want to, why does everybody want Embiid? That's not happening. I have like no first. I don't know if I'll be able to make this happen, actually. What if I offered you 3 firsts, potentially, for Siakam? All this for Siakam. They don't agree to that. Okay, 1 first, and I'll also give you Perkin Korkmaz. No, I'll give you Zaire Smith down here. Don't really want him anyway. 1.5, and I'll give you 1 more first round pick. And another one. How about another one for Siakam? Dang, they're not going to agree to this. Okay, so we could probably come back. We could probably get Siakam. It's just, obviously, I'm not giving up a whole lot to get him. So, yeah, I kind of want to come back to this. But then another player who I know is pretty easy to get. He's on the Suns, and that'd be Devin Booker. Defensively, he's not all there. Donovan Mitchell is another option, but he's kind of tough to trade for the trade deadline. So I think I might go for D-Book instead. So Devin Booker in the backcourt would be kind of nice. I'll offer them also Aldridge. I want to see if I can flip Aldridge. They want Embiid. Everybody wants Embiid. Nobody wants Ben Simmons, though. All right, I'll give you 2 firsts on top of Aldridge for Devin Booker, and I'll also give you Zaire Smith. I feel like they're going to accept this. Nope. Okay, they can't even agree to that. All right, you can also give me Jalen Leck, and they don't agree, and I'll give you 1 more first-round pick. and they don't agree. So Devin Booker's not gonna happen. So let's just say we ask for these guys. So Raptors, let's go ask for Siakam. They want Embiid. That's not happening. I'll go to the Suns now. They want Devin Booker, and they want Embiid. Okay, that's not happening either. One last person I want to try for would be the Bucks. This one's interesting. Chris Middleton is making a ton of money, but he would just be the perfect fit here. And they want Tobias Harris. Like, I could make this happen for sure. So Tobias for Chris Middleton could be an interesting trade we can make happen. I don't get Chris Middleton very often anyway, so I kind of like this idea. I do. Which one do I want to do? We can get Robin Lopez, or probably taking Brook would probably make the most sense. That way we can have an asset to flip. So we'll get Chris Middleton at that small forward spot. That's different. We don't get Chris Middleton a whole lot in this channel, so I'm liking that. So at the end of season number 1, these are the rewards. We didn't have anyone, so we went 59-23, which is a good start to this video, but obviously it's not where we want to be just yet. So my ideal offseason is to trade for Siakam. Chris Middleton is somebody I do want to keep around as well. Hopefully he doesn't go down in overall. Aldridge, I want to resign and trade him. Clint Capella, I want to keep him, but I probably feel like I'm gonna have to trade him to make an impact, but we'll see. So let's see if we can win this championship. In this season we do not, which is okay though. This basing is gonna be nice, and the bench won't even be bad either. So obviously we're not going for any like Giannis's or Kawhi's today, because I don't think we'd be able to make the money work with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid making the amount of money they are. So that's why we're not going to worry about that. But staff signing, going to keep that the same. We're going to go straight to the draft, and I don't think we have 2 seconds that we could maybe move up into a late first, so I'll go for it. Give me, what if I ask for 19? They want, I'm not doing that. I will, what about, I'll get, what about 28? I'll get 28 and be all right with it. They don't agree to that. Okay. What about not 28, but 30 maybe from somebody? 22, 26, 20, 24. You know, it's really not that big of a deal. Let's just move on. Player options, team and player options. Matisse Thybulle will accept. Qualifying offers, we're not going to accept either of those guys. And for free agency, I want to offer Aldridge some money that we can trade him. So let's go ahead and do that now. So Aldridge, give him a 3-year deal, and then Mike Scott's free agent, not important. So we'll sign Aldridge back. We'll have LaMarcus Aldridge, and we're going to trade him right away, of course. So having Aldridge is going to allow us to go for Siakam like I've been wanting to do. So let's go to the Raptors and ask for Siakam again. I'll give you Aldridge. He has no trade value, none whatsoever. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. So I'm going to offer everything I can here for Siakam. So first round picks probably aren't going to get it done. So I will give you, what about Brook Lopez got 2.5 value. Okay, that's good. I'll give you Shake Milton as well, and a first round pick and another first for Siakam, and they're still not agreeing to this. What about Robert Woodard? He has no trade value. What about Jalen Smith? Not that I really want to trade this guy, but I really want Siakam on this team, bro. I feel like he'd fit perfectly. So we got him. Might have overpaid a little bit, but the roster's shaping up pretty good. So we have Simmons, Embiid, Siakam, Chris Middleton, Clint Capella, Matisse Thybulle, and yeah, now the bench kind of sucks. I messed up on that, but that's all right. So Matisse Thybulle's not a bad shooting guard, bad starting shooting guard, but Clint Capella is a nice backup center. But obviously, if we can upgrade that, we will. So let's go Robert Woodard, and we can get 2 first-round picks for him, which I think what we're gonna do. So I saw some valuable picks. Let me go for those valuable ones. Trey Jones. There was 2.5. We'll go for this, I guess. We'll get this first-round pick. And then free agency wise, we don't really have anything going on there. So Matisse Thybulle, honestly, kind of like him, the shooting guard. Clint Capella, I'm probably gonna have to trade, I assume, because we're gonna need bench pieces. But I mean, if we just get shooting off the bench, we should be fine. So a guy like Duncan Robinson would fit perfectly here. Small forwards we can go for Justin Holiday, KCP, another good option off the bench for us. If we can sign both those guys, those are gonna be good bench shooters, but we can't. So we're kind of running out of money here. Collison, also another good option. He might go down in overall, but we'll sign him anyway and probably trade him. John Henson, not a bad option. We'll go for him, and we'll trade these guys for actual good players. So I'm going to go move Collison to shooting guard, move Henson to power forward, and then I'll move Duncan Robinson to small forward. And then what we'll do is we'll trade these 2 right here for some good, actual good players if we can. I see Dorian Finney-Smith. Denzel Valentine, Daniel Gafford, Robert Williams. We don't need a big. We could use a backup point guard and that pick. That's good. So we got 1, 2 now, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have an 8-man rotation. It's not a bad 8-man rotation by any means either. So I might just roll with this team. I think we're gonna roll with this team actually. I like what it looks like. So I like how this team looks, man. Ben Simmons, Embiid, Chris Middleton, Siakam, Capella. Can this team go 82-0? I'm not sure, but it's definitely a nice looking team. It fits very well together. So this trade popped up. Is this worth it? I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to do this. So we'd be getting Stephen Curry, who's a 97 overall, and 89 Klay Thompson. I feel like I gotta do this trade. I'm doing it. I don't care. We're doing it. So we are going to do that trade. So now we're gonna have, ooh, this team's looking interesting. We'll move Matisse to small forward now. They want Siakam to start at the small forward, which I'm not definitely down for that. Matisse Thybulle sucks in this. He's cold. I don't know why. So kind of want to make some more changes. So that small forward spot, now that we just got Klay and Steph, the backcourt, we were going to move now Klay Capella and Matisse Thybulle potentially together. And if something good pops up, I'm not passing up on it. But if nothing good, I'll just keep it. So Nurkic, that's not really anything special. Okay, so now that we've done that, and now we can trade Matisse Thybulle potentially. I wanted to keep him, but for some reason, he's not liking his role too much. So if I did this, this would give me a backup center in Mitchell Robinson. I hate the fact that Mitchell Robinson keeps popping up, bro. He's so high in overall. I gotta do it. And then that will give me the option to trade Clint Capella for a small forward. That's what I need right now. So I'll move Clint Capella to a power forward right now, and then we're gonna trade him. So Clint Capella for a small forward. Give me a good one. That's all I'm asking for right now. Dinwiddie, Covington, Robert Covington. It's just the thing with Robert Covington is obviously he goes up in overall, but he just does not perform. It's unfortunate, but he would be almost perfect here. If he was actually good in this game, he would almost be perfect fit here. Let me go to Team Intel real quick and kind of see if teams are selling a small forward. Rebuilding, Gordon Hayward, Jaylen Brown is not untouchable. That could be a perfect guy to go for. I don't know if we have enough to make that work. How much is Jaylen Brown making? He is making 24, and Clint Capella is making 17. We need about 4, a little bit more money in this trade. Duncan Robinson. This would give up my bench, I know, but if I could make this work, that would be almost insane. All this for Jaylen Brown, but they're probably not going to do this just because they love their roster. So that's not going to work. So Jaylen Brown's not going to be an option. Is there anyone else? Chris Middleton, we just traded, obviously. Now that we traded Ben Simmons to the Warriors. And then, other than that, what if I threw Embiid out there? I'm just curious. Jaylen Brown now pops up. Porzingis, Bol, Brandon Ingram, Devin Booker. None of those are really that great. The rotation is pretty whack right now with what we got going on. Siakam's running small forward, Clint Capella's running the power forward, but I mean, this team's pretty good. It's just we need to fix it in the offseason, because obviously I'm not keen and sold on this team, especially with what we're doing, how we're running it. But I think once we get in the offseason, we should be able to trade for someone really good, because I think Mitchell Robinson's going to need a contract. So it could be that we could probably flip Mitchell Robinson and Capella for somebody really good, I feel like. So we might do that. So draft lottery, go straight to it, and we're not going to have a lottery pick, and I'm probably not going to even worry about it. We're going to go straight to rookie signing, I think. So rookie signing, it took Lance Owens in the second round. No player options. Qualifying offers, not anything great popping up there. But for free agency, Mitchell Robinson is a free agent like I thought he would be, and we're going to sign him up top. So Mitchell Robinson, we're signing 1,000%. So get him. And then we need a backup anything at this point. Somebody that's not going to go down overall, preferably. But I feel like we might end up trading our center. So Mason Plumlee or Jordan Bell. I'm going to sign Jordan Bell because he's young. And if you move him to power forward, I think it goes up in overall quite a bit. And is there anyone else? I can also offer Shabazz Napier or Damian Lee a contract. I'll offer Damian Lee a contract. So we'll go with those guys. And then Shabazz I can also sign. So I'm not opposed to that. So we'll sign him. And that's our free agency pool. But obviously there's I really want to go for somebody bigger than that if we can. So what if I threw both Clint Capella and Mitch Robinson in the trade finder? So Tobias Harris pops up, Drummond, Bam Adebayo. Wow, we could move Bam to power forward. That could be interesting. Chris Middleton, we could get back. Yeah, we do need a wait. What do we need the most? We need a small forward and a power. Or no, we don't need a power forward. We really don't need a power forward, to be honest. Unless if I traded Siakam, I guess. Which I don't know if I want to do that. We can get John Collins. I saw Jaren Jackson as well. Brandon Ingram. Could get Brandon Ingram as a small forward and then go, or we can get Chris Middleton back as well. Brandon Ingram, I feel like would be interesting. So if I got Brandon Ingram, I'm doing this. So I'm going to get Brandon Ingram, and then I'm going back to that trade of Mitch Robinson and Capella for Bam. And we're going to get Christian Wood as well. Or can I make this happen without trading one or the other? What about traded you, Mitch Robinson? I'll give you this first and this other first. And they agree. So we got Bam now. So Bam Adebayo will move to power forward. He's going to be a 91 overall. So we have Steph, Clay, Damian Lillard, Nick Alexander Walker, Brandon Ingram, Capella, Bam Adebayo, Joel Embiid. So now we don't obviously need Clint Capella. So we'll trade him. And we can get hopefully something good. So we get Kyle Lowry off the bench. Hachimura. Nothing I really likes popping up. Okay, what if I threw Clint Capella? And I don't need Nickeil Alexander-Walker necessarily. So we get Evan Fournier, Michael Porter Jr. as a backup small forward, Derrick Rose, Aldridge, Derrick Rose, backup point guard could be interesting. I think I like the idea of this. But is that even worth it, or is it just better to keep Clint Capella as a backup center, to be honest? Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just keep Clint Capella as a backup center just because there's not really anything that great out there. So if I move Capella, then move Jordan Bell to power forward. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we have a full team, bro. I think we can run season number 3, and I think this might be our team that can go 82-0. We got Steph, we got Embiid, we got Bam. I mean, this team's nasty. We got Ingram as well, Klay Thompson. I like how this team looks. I'm liking our chances of maybe beating my record of 77-5. This is a very good team. A lot of good players. What if I traded Klay, who's going down in overall as well? So Klay Thompson making $40 million. You get Gobert, Jamal Murray, Bogey, Danilo, and then Rudy Gobert would be cool and all, but Jamal Murray. Moving Jamal Murray to shooting guard might be, he does go up to like an 88 overall and he's 25. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get Jamal Murray. I don't get him very often. So Jamal Murray, move him to shooting guard. He's an 88, better than Klay right now. So he'll probably progress as well throughout the season. So yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Let's go for it, man. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens.
2 hours later.
So we go 73-9, which isn't too good, but Stephen Curry does win MVP at least, and we should win Coach of the Year as well with Michael Stoffers. So yeah, that's cool and all, but player stats, we had 30, 18, and 10, 17, 17, and 14. Can we win a championship here to end off this video? And we almost get swept by the Atlanta Hawks, but we come back, which is good. Now we're playing the Cavaliers, and we beat them in 4. Now we're playing the Bulls, and we beat them in 6. Now we're playing the Lakers, and we sweep them to win this championship. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Other than that, guys, not much else to say to end this off. I'm going to head out of here. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace.